Nityanandam Swamiji.
We actually have 3 generations from their family. The daughter, mother and grandmother. All 3 of them attending the Shivoham program. And once they go back, I can imagine what's going to happen in their family. 3 women in their family coming back as Mahadeva. It's going to be quite interesting to watch.
And we have only lots of women in the family, only 2 boys other than the respective, my father and my husband. And this coming together as 3 generations was not a programmed program. That was not programmed by us, but was programmed by the Master himself. Completely surrendered to him. In Purandaradasa says, Guruvina gulamanaguva tanaka dore danna mukuti. Means, unless you surrender completely to your Master, you will never be able to attain enlightenment, or you will never be able to even understand what the truth is, what everyone is talking about. We come from a very traditional family. I'm Sunirmalananda. I'm a professional classical dancer and musician by profession. All along, I just want to share one thing. Somewhere, I always felt, and the Advaitic experience with the Master has always been there. The 911 connection is something that, you know, I'm a living example of many things of what it manifested as. I was burnt on my face and hands, and today if I'm standing like this, no one can believe it was truth, but Swamiji, I call him Bhagavan. I don't want to call him Swamiji, he is Bhagavan. And like this, many experiences have been there. So I used to always tell everybody, all my dear friends and Swamis in the ashram, and everyone, you know, I've been associated with Bhagavan, connected for more time, many years now. But although everyone would tell me, Ma, you must attend Inner Awakening program, I would say I'm connected to him every day. I live him. He lives with me. More so after Swami's turban came to my house, I said, he's there. I don't have to go and experience an inner awakening. I live him. He is living in my house with me. But I was so wrong. I was so very wrong. My aham was holding me from coming. That, you know, I am connected to the Master. But I would like to say, you can only be an Ekalavya that way. You can never understand the ultimate component of what knowledge the Master will give you in person. You have to become a Nachiketa, come and be there, ask him questions. I could never talk in the presence of Swami. I would become so like that. I would only be in that space where I'm seeing God, I can't talk to him. But coming here, I'm able to talk to Bhagavan. I'm able to talk in front of him. Even when the few times I have come up to perform in Bhagavan's presence, first few minutes would be like completely, I would be frozen. Whereas I'm otherwise a queen on the stage. But the very ability, the whole process of Shivoham, you know, I wanted to come from the first day. As soon as Satkriya came from Cambodia, she said, Ma, you have to experience, don't give any justifications that you are living with the Master, he is living with you, you are connected to him, and all that is not true. You have to be in his physical presence to understand. So I said, I must go. But I don't know what kept, there are a few hurdles. But one day before, that was also a divine experience, I must say. I was sitting with one of my students, and I virtually cried. I said, I wanted to be there, but see, my situation has come that I am not being there. I really cried. I said, that day I realized my intent was also strong, but what kept me was my own mind from coming. That same night, Bhagavan declared, you know, people can come for 7 days of Shivoham experience. Satkriya called, and she says she connected to him with the Atmalinga at that time. then this is divine blessing. Coming here, the 7 days of Shivoham has just done magic. I don't know who I am now. I can't remember what I was. I will only remember what I'm going to be with the blessings of the Master. It's very important to experience that whole space. I think the way, my mother came like when we were going to leave the next morning, the previous night she says, I don't know what was there, her block, but she also wanted to be, she's alive today because of Swami. 911, I will say one small experience. I want to thank Bhagavan. Bhagavan was boarding the flight to Bali. My mother collapsed. And I had to virtually pick her up, no time for the ambulance. With the help of my watchman, we put her in the car and I just drove. How I drove, I don't know. And how the way cleared in the horrible cities, roads of Mumbai, most clogged with traffic. Somehow reached the hospital, frantically called Swami Brahmaswarupa and Swami Jnanaswarupa. They got in touch with the Master and says, I will take care, don't worry. She was in the trauma care. No doctors could make out what she was. They gave up on her. They said, she's going to be a case study for us. But miraculously, till date, nobody knows what went wrong with her. Only Bhagavan knows what went wrong and how she's alive today. It's only because of Bhagavan. So she wanted to also express her gratitude and wanted to be with him. She's always been saying. But the previous night that I was leaving, she called and she said, Nanu vare. It can't be anything but a divine blessing. Please, I'm sorry if I've taken time. There's so much to say, but others are waiting as well. Bhagavan, with wholehearted, there is no words to express gratitude. Please bless that you are always with us and we are always with you.